Arajam from Yansha na Yama Kwaba Emma Wajo. This is Cordroba Media. Cordroba Media Ubia Bedidi. Jamsa for Ba na wa share no comment na wa subscribe. Edi ama na edwuma plan yeti mi atwa so kama edi ama enye ne snappy na yemfa ma won. Jamsa ansama dedwa the bone of contention nyina ne say John Mahama ama obi appointment. You know baby appointment was also in this form within than a week. Na nyina ne say omo kire say you know ba no Kati kura no say was a doctor no enye no kure na just we imposter kese pa we imposter kese pa in terms of asema dedwa pa ye twene basane asde no ano odinti you know by a friend yes Anne Sansa Dally according to Okatakyie Afrifa and Afia Schwarzenegger kire say one sem fantasy this appointment man because Kati kura no say nurse ni and as a doctor no a fake one and you know we ma we imposter kese pa nti John Mahama and I'm told the lieutenant government into one DC abana kabum amamena okasai appointment edema ababa one as board member edema National Health Insurance Authority no ye unity form into one adwuma wo bi appointment no ya terminate for now nti yanko na yanko videos Mensah obo yembekene snappy yanko videos ni other pictures Okatakyie Afrifa expose no ene Afia Schwarzenegger expose no course no yenya bi na yede bremo nti yakoko hwe oba so no share no comment still Cordroba Media obi abedidi.
There is a photo bia or say a year in the office etuma he no what design photo in such a way say or the pictures are bobo including one ankasa the pictures. Now if you don't let me come after you this way, you are forcing me to defend myself. Mama me ahanti share picture where you mo share picture where you. Now this very picture a picture or portrait say a ne office our America. First of all and your office bia make Afrifa na mama information and your office bia now what share picture now see any office for America na make sure even address or yes I know we if you kro I mean okay say 2022 year or mo pamo ni free mu don't do these things what ma kwasia we be sure as if say kwasia we Kevin tell about me make Afrifa and you are somebody you are my friend so me say you be call into this matter now go fi osha picture na wo ho na Danny Hwade one of the pictures as a group picture chenyo we me the wawa en homa Danny for some picture na to so fabra isi ana me nchira Ghana for adibi me the wawa en homa me the wawa en homa ni CV ekura mensam suku okoye meka ni nyina akire wo but let this be your last warning. When you kwase ni nyina mama medina me pesa me comment okwa me hia ni ama metefiu busa ni ama no ene me hu ye na me friend no busa nse sa ni o kofa ene kwa na me friend ni ama me ne kasa ba bia hu hia me eno me friend bolare dani fa wetu fa picture no to fa ba ko na me zoom in wo de fa first one na de to ne bra fa first one ne bra na me che o ma de bi so go fi o sha picture na there is a group picture bi o de abo ho a it looks like a John Hopkins for and ono e she medal na dani fa ba ko na me share that crop ye zoom in let's zoom in into the picture na me chere Ghana for there she's very callous and she can edit so many things obi even say case ya o ka say me ne no ayi me de be aseno when him say ye call ye or edit WhatsApp chat no to look a certain kind of way now me prove bibia kire mo dani Osha picture na ejina ona usumi ina original picture na is on the internet
precisely so fire
I don't know we open what is this Danny eti masha Danny zoom in sa ni group picture na mo hwe group picture na e bone wo ho o se aye ne office no na me nkyere mo the original picture of the group picture sa picture na ball na me nkyere mo eti wa shada edit e de ne ho agina middle but baby o gina no which oja black obi she black one in chese another coat one in chese and one no supposedly na she middle me boa this one very one eti one she ya picture na beka so ne gina middle I will show you the original picture ne ba boy ni ne ba your friend William I will show you the original picture or picking on internet and we edited in ho shame keke
more fire
me chin rough if you say mama want me chin rough me rough so Mempa rough.
Pound for pound.
Me mama for na musa wonya doctor baby ya. Bolare eno me frɛ bola am catch say we me senior. When the matter comes to bear, one way ya media house no. So this is the picture I was saying. Eye the group picture nti wahwe as one no dey gina eye emema na emienu ntem meboa I want ni feel ni suppose hospital officer no. Now then if fameko ni share the original picture. Fameko ni share the original picture. Afia Sansa, don't get me angry in this country me rough. Oma akwa we continue. Wo na akwa share na chimu o share say empanimfo akwa we didi o matem nyina wo Afia Sansa ana o share na chimu o yes ankwase me pe kwa asem. Now this is the original picture. Mojo original picture no. And we edit say lady white you free moon. And we do one who shame. Tie the make no. This is the original picture of Mojo Dalinti Safa picture ne braba. Enti what dey share Mojo picture ni. So the girl is so crazy. She's full of editing so many things. Only Kevin Teller nyina pen. Me say na mo moji Kevin Teller di moji ne di ati ompero. So this is the picture of the abon office say. I see so ne jina ntohwe the lady in the middle of the black suit, you know, and the other one, no. And why is a white lady nephew? I'm not doing what show. Now I don't want nonsense. Stop this things.
Precisely.
No fire.
Ada me nkwa na ma twempra. Utu woni abortion of 4x4 atwempra. Ada na wo hana dwene. Woni Timothy Bentu atwempra. Ada na wo hana dwene. Woni Eric Boahin atwempra. Sofo yi awuchi. Woni na twempra. Ada na wo hana dwene. Me pɛ kwasesem. Mama so nkwa didi. Me pɛ rough. Se me kwati sure said ye wo ma kwasia keke ya. Academy ja ye 6 years ni ka woni na so nyi akiri. A wo ye nkwasia de a wo yi. Me pɛ rough. Ka sema kire wo. Obayama na o pese wo hunu video a wankasa wo share da wo dress yes doctor e dey secretary school se dey e bo wo komo awie ya wo dey share rubber bag mu dress o pese wo hunu ni nyina be hu me chin rough mama so kwa didi a chichidie pani moja dodo a ye dey nsuo e be frem e fi asansa me chin rough wudi and Daly woni and Daly you are aware me chin rough precisely me chin rough
of them fall prey to it.
Fall prey to the blackmail. That they have actually done the thing that they are.
And I'll show you on Saturday.
Are there pastors who are being blackmailed by these people?
Oh, Afia Schwarzenegger mentioned their names, so I'm sure you can ask Afia.
I saw Afia Schwarzenegger's video and he was shocked that anybody can consider Anne for an appointment. He was completely shocked.
So I said it's the Kevin Taylor factor. So let's go back and come forward. I've known this person. I knew her for a short period of about 3 to 4 months. And
that was it?
Yes. And I detected quite a few character traces that I wasn't so comfortable with. For which reason I decided I was not going to work with her again. And one thing led to another, One day I woke up and Kevin Taylor is on my case without me having to mention his name anywhere, talk about him anywhere. He goes rampage.
But you know Kevin Taylor, you met him before?
No, I don't know him. I have not mentioned his name anywhere.
But have you met him before?
So,
you met him?
No, I have not.
Okay.
Why would I want to be such a character?
I thought you know him historically.
I don't know him. I've never seen him before.
Okay.
So one day I wake up and this guy is on my case, destroying me left to right center. Then I got to realize that, okay, the common denominator is that Kevin Taylor knows this girl. So pretty much, because we are no more working together and all that, that's why she's going to give my information. So I send this girl a message and say that, stop sending your exes because of the information I had heard subsequently. Stop sending your exes to Kevin Taylor for him to destroy them. The next minute from nowhere, I get this, you sextortion, this. I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? So you know what they were doing? Because they had the idea that I had information at my disposal, for which reason they wanted to, they framed up, edited certain things and sent it to the CID. For the CID to now have access to my gadgets, for which reason they will get the kind of information I have on them.
Oh, I get it.
So they send this information.
So the CID was used?
Yes, they used the CID in order to get access to my gadgets. Just so they could, because at that time they knew that I had information on them. Because I had told Anne that the kind of information that people have brought to me, you cannot survive it when these things are put in the public domain. So stop it. But she wouldn't stop. I don't know whether she thought I was
okay, so now she wants to get your phone.
She wanted to have
look
access
at the
to my
information
phone
and deny you of it.
Of
so
course,
that you cannot
of course.
publish.
That is how come they came up with this edited story of I've sextorted, the nonsense they presented. But they had no water. He couldn't have stood there.
Did the CID ask you about sextortion?
They called me. In fact, the cybercrime unit, they called me. And up to date, they said that they are still doing the investigation.
Did they take your phone from you?
They took my phones.
Did they return it?
I haven't even had my phone since then.
Your phone is still with them?
It's still with them. According to them, they are not done
serious?
They are not done with the investigation. So my phone is still with them.
This about a month?
This is about 2 or 3 months ago.
Since you were arrested on the road?
Since I was arrested the second time. The first time it had to do with national security. The second time. So what they were doing, this girl is NDC, like I'm saying. So she was just being used to get to me, just so they can have the information I have with them. And she has big men at higher places, Paul. Big men at higher places. You'll be so shocked.
I understand there's an important, very, very important operator in the Jubilee House who is on her blackmail list.
Not just one.
I know this one that shocks me.
Oh, not just
because this
one.
guy is a very powerful man.
Oh,
nobody's afraid of him.
Some of them
apparently he's on the blackmail list of this lady.
Some of them I know.
In Jubilee?
Yes, Jubilee House.
They are on her blackmail list.
Why do you think up to now they've not arrested this girl? Because as we speak, I have the Criminal and Other Offences Act here. I have with me the National...
somebody must report her.
No, somebody doesn't need to. It is in the full glare of the public.
Well, for the fact that the president has revoked
the president has revoked.
Yeah.
And the Criminal Investigation Department of the Ghana Police, what are they doing? When in actual fact, people have been put behind bars for the same crime. If the girl doesn't have any big men at higher places, why is the girl still walking around free? When this borders on crime. And this thing must be nipped in the bud just so it will serve as a deterrent for other people not to get engaged in such.
I saw the young man. I saw Jandam Taylor talk about me and Nee. Some guy called Nee.
The bottom line is that this girl managed to get herself into a higher place with Kelvin Taylor involved. And they were running a criminal syndicate, which as we progress, I'm going to show you. I have a lot of information on these people. Even the one that you saw just recently being released is the least among them.
The videos of
her swindling her way through pretending to be a doctor. No, she's not. She's never been a doctor. So when I got the information that she was going to be appointed on to no mean a board than NHIA board, such a sensitive position. This is somebody whose stock in trade is to edit documents, and
let's stay on the blackmail. Let's storytell it. So, assuming that these are some of the certificates that they put there, that she
all these certificates are fake.
Okay.
It was edited.
Assuming she wants to blackmail, and the blackmail, was it about politicians or
big men in higher places?
Politicians,
businessmen. So what people don't know.
So she comes to you and says, "What? I'm a doctor," and then how does she blackmail?
As to how she makes friends, of course, she's been friends with almost everybody. I posted a video on For the Records where she was talking about Usubempa, talking about
yes, I think I've seen that.
Because she is friends with almost all the people at higher place. As to how she managed to get there, I don't know.
So when she becomes your friend,
then she leaks
what does she
information
get
to
you
Taylor.
to do to blackmail? What does she get?
Quite a few other things,
like
including things that you and I can imagine. Records them
amorous
relationship.
So she becomes so that's targeting men then.
Targeting men, of course.
So she gets that's her in the another video.
All right. So this video, what she's been doing is that because she tells a lot of lies, and Paul, this one is nothing personal. It has nothing to do with her as a person because I've been a friend before, and I'm not interested in what she's been doing wrong or right.
Is that the same person?
Yes, that's the same person. So what she's been doing is that she tells a story as though a certain facility, a medical facility, and this facility is WellSpan medical facility in America, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
So she will tell a story as though the medical facility belongs to her. And so if you can tell, she sheepishly will go around taking videos and photos in front of certain facilities. Then come and swindle people that is her facility, sometimes taking huge amounts of money from them.
Yeah, but why are you giving her money because she has a facility? What is it?
She tells you that come and invest in A, come and invest in B. She's building OB Gynae in Ghana, and she's gotten to a certain point and all that, and you'll be interested. And there's one of the pictures, which I'm sure you don't have it here, where she will edit a bank account statement, sometimes from Wells Fargo, which states several millions of dollars in the account, but she'll tell you a different story, and you'll be interested. The kind of juicy information.
But the accounts must bear her name.
The accounts will bear the name of the hospital, well edited. And what people don't know, this has been the stock in trade of this girl and Kevin Taylor for years. Most of the things that people were saying on Kevin Taylor's platform were edited. And this is their stock in trade. So she will edit a Wells Fargo account. If somebody can edit her credentials, what else can she edit?
Okay, still, let's get back to the blackmail. I'm interested in the story, but let's get back to the blackmail.
So
she gets to know you.
Right.
She engages in an amorous relationship with you.
Sometimes.
And then she videos it without you knowing?
Sometimes she'll video it, sometimes she'll tell you she's pregnant. And for that matter, you need to send her money, you do this, you do that. Then on Saturday, I'm going to show videos of her portraying to be pregnant.
We can't wait for Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay, but assuming that she has an amorous relationship with...
a big man married, you are scared. So obviously when
candidate A, and he says, I'm pregnant. I say, okay, you can have the baby. Will she move to something else?
No, of course. She will run you through, and I'll show you. Like I said on Saturday, I'll show you. She will run you through a whole 9 months or so where she can sometimes tell you that the baby has to be induced. And not only politicians, as far as Nigeria, they are engaged in money laundering activities.
Who is they?
I'm talking about Kevin Taylor and this lady. Where there is a certain Alaji in Tudu, whom they use to do all these things.
Oh yeah, I've seen that photograph of some Alaji in Tudu where they go and do money.
Saturday, I'm going to do a lot on this. So people think that it's just about she having fake credentials.
So how does when she gives the information to Kevin Taylor, in case you don't pay,
then they'll use it against you. So blackmail.
So when we hear Kevin Taylor mentioning people's names, it's all about that.
This guy is an assassinator. Of course, you know he's an assassin, political assassin. Where he goes on rampage, and what he does best is that, you see, when we are talking about somebody committing a crime against the state.
Now, Wakachiro obi say, Daly health, medical health, it's yes, we be Gina and Nimu. Now, opposite is said, on the name Madame Afia Yanshay. It's Mobera or Shahasha, that is Sastate. Mobera or Shahasha, or be video into which Kennedy, Moradia. Hold on. Kuachi kakra bi. Ave mo say o free one ni yam hye no ne ade. Look at the body language. Because na owie ye no, there is a video ato so. Ope obi adupin nti no. Obi na the camera etua ne nsa no. No share that you fast you right inside the hall. Na Okatakyie nti the people will not know what she's saying. No the camera in video me place here no e ha so na okay so at the end of the day oba be catch us say and you nyama we nyina shoto. Oso ya na ne Kevin Taylor mu jimi. Oso ya na ne Kevin Taylor mu jimi kromu a. And wo ya me catch us say stop these things. And me chauti because boni wo dream. Na me semema Ghana for hu. How wa wo call ye ko dupi and you call that abortion for expo. Wo de bia ye me nu antimi no beto nche. Ade. Mo nyina mo hu shim. Yonkodo. Trinity. Now Obano, Danny Kuachika Kremina, national body language. Just say, well, we are not watch a picture. Now, more time now, the mental problem. Will you be doing these things? Have it. Edani.
Meaning now roll sir. What qualification be obi a show. Anne Sansa. Minimum inside and out. Qualification on one ya show. The only qualification are Me kame mekabi. But someone in Ghana National Health Insurance also there. I have a right to talk. Qualification as of dear. Blackmail woman Jessica. I am the one saying it. Because I have evidence. When you see me, and you will say, nigga, you can't use me again. Yes. Qualification annual. I saw any fraud on your doctor, Debbie. So be a cover doctor, no dear doctor, dear. And this is for my good when was it? Me say me madam for ne Anne.